Oh, hey guys, Weeks here, back with another video. So today we're going to be continuing our new profile series. We've just did the wizard NG +1, made him to NG2. Everyone else is at least NG2, except for the thief, which we got to NG3. So we're going to finish out everything and play some priest today. So last time we were talking about we wanted to do Cape of the Flamewalker priest, so I'm going to try a little harder to make that happen. Last time I got baited by some other good item setups, so I'm gonna push a little harder. And that's like another bait there. You can get the double Markhams, craft the Markhams, have 3-piece Markhams off the start. But like I said, I'm gonna go with Cape of the Flamewalker here. There's like plenty of other things you can start with, especially with you know, having all the upgrades. Like Heartseeker can be okay for having more instances of crit. Mage Bane is good against everything but bosses. But yeah, Cape of the Flamewalker. Alright, so not a lot of good like supporting items to go with it, but that's okay. We're just going to scale it. We're still going to use our primary a pretty good bit, so I'm not too worried about it. It'll kind of be like a hybrid-ish character. But most of our damage will come from Cape of the Flamewalker plus the orbs. Anything that lasts longer than that we'll kill with Smite pretty much. And yeah, I didn't take Ring of Tea this time. I could craft it here, and I might do so just in case there's nothing else that I really want to do. It really depends what kind of drinks I want to pick up. So let me actually look at that first. There's two different ways we can do things. We can either go Overflowing Physique to get the extra HP, but we lose our mana, which is kind of a waste of a drink because if we have mana, then it counts as, you know, extra health anyway with the Divine Protection. So I'm not looking at doing that like I've been doing on some of the other characters. We're going to look at mostly messing around with our skills. So I want to go with Evil Infusion. I'm not really casting these skills at all, so I won't be really losing health. We also get 5% lifesteal on skills, which that lifesteal is still multiplied by the remedy. So we actually get a ton of like health regain, I guess is what they call it here. It's not technically regen. I guess it's leech, but it still affects it. So we're going to get a ton of leech this way, and it'll all be passive from my Celestial Orbs and my Cape of the Flamewalker. So also, since we're not really casting spells, we can not worry too much about the mana part. As long as we have mana, that should be fine. And we're going to try to scale it with some of our other drinks. So let's see which ones I want to use. Where's my cost one at? Alright, Elemental Bruiser, so it's going to increase my skill cost, but also increase my skill damage. That's going to boost up my Cape of the Flamewalker, and it's going to boost up my orbs. Also going to go with Starlit Singer for more crit, but also go for crit bonus with the Last Sin, which I think I will do. We lose some mana regen, but that should be okay. And I'm still not certain exactly what item I want to craft here. I still might do Ring of Tea, which will help fix the mana regen here, or I also could go with Miner's Delight and Fool's Errand just to get more ore by the end of the run, because I'll have to start getting the rest of the blueprints, and at some point we'll be adding on the other DLCs. We'll have to get upgrades for the Gladiator and the Witch Hunter, so I may just preemptively do that and take the hit and damage. We could go max damage and go double Thriller, and I just had it. Let's just do it. Let's go double Thriller and the Last Sin, if I can find it again. Last Sin. That'll be our 5. It should be huge damage. We'll stand next to a dummy real quick and just kind of see. It's also 27% crit chance with 450% crit damage. We have a drink that crits and our upgrades, so we have 2 instances of crit. Might try to look at crafting another. So we can kind of see our damage numbers. Not terrible. Since all our damage is magic, it's probably wise to go with the Wand of Spell Piercing here. Alternatively, we can do Ring of Tea. Just really kind of depends if you're worried about the mana portion or not. I'm not going to be casting any spells, and we do have our regen, even though it's minus. I'm hoping this will be enough to sustain. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and try with the just more damage. And more damage is more healing, so even if we're out of mana, maybe we can sustain our health with this 130 health pool. I'm gonna try that. One spell piercing. Let's do my fountain as well. Should be the same as the others. Yep. And we're good to go. So this will be on NG1. Looks good. Yeah, this is what we're looking to do. Exactly what we're looking to do. Basically similar to the wizard, we're looking to just walk through the game. Pick up items, pick up gold and whatnot. And yeah, definitely ore, because I do want those upgrades. Our chapel bonuses aren't really set up for this, but as you can see, we don't even really need them. Because our chapel bonuses are for primary. Like we have Path of Defender, which we'll always take. Blessing of Mind still is helpful, but then we have Divine Blast and Symbol of Essence. Doesn't really do much for us, but I guess technically it's more damage anyway, and then it's more lifesteal because this is tripled. So you could switch that out if you wanted to like more crit bonus, but until we can raise our crit chance higher, the crit bonus isn't really that big of a an upgrade. It's definitely more than nothing, but with only 27% average, and my actual instances of crit is 15 and then 15. It's kind of low. 15 out of 100 is pretty low. So we're not going to be hitting that like 450% damage 50% of the time, or even 30% of the time. You know, it's going to be that 27, but most often you'll probably get 115%, and then every so often you'll get the 15% and the 15%. Which will give you the double crit, but that's going to be pretty rare until we get some luck. Whatever 15% of 15% is, that's going to be the amount of times you get a double crit. So pretty low, like, I don't know what that is, like 1.5%, 3%, something like that. So even if we had like 1,000 crit multi, it's still, you're only going to have that crit, you know, 3% of the time. We'd rather scale differently. But I mean, there's nothing else we could really take. I think the lifesteal from primary with the additional thing on primary is the best way to go. The Divine Blast. Divine Blast. Yeah. With the extra Divine Blast, you get the leech on both. And since it's tripled, it's just nice to have. It also just lets you play different builds. You can either play maybe the Flamewalker, you can play full primary, you can go like maybe like a hybrid of skills and primary. Skills are a little difficult to do right now. Like the skills where you're actually paying mana for like your consecrated ground. Yeah, we only have what, 1 rank in it? Yeah, we only have 1 rank, so we can only have max of 1 out right now. As you rank it up, you'll get more damage, but it'll cost more, and it'll also you can have like up to 5 out, I believe, at max rank. So just having a low rank doesn't really do much for me. The last ability that I haven't unlocked is just a damage reduction. It also does like magic penetration, but it's a pretty hefty mana cost, so I'm just ignoring it for now. And at least get the priest to where, you know, he can just actually solo. And I think the best way is to just use your mana as a defense and go with passive abilities. Yeah, I mean, that's just cool. As things approach me, they just die. This will try to go around and like kill most things. Like we saw in the last video, you really don't get much XP for these early acts, so I can kind of save some time by going faster here. Another thing I haven't thought about in a while is my guild hall. So we need... Oops. We're at 834 out of 1 million. It looks like it's like not even halfway. That looks kind of weird. Wait, was that? Yeah, 800k at 1 million. Should be like over here. So I'm like just losing my mind. Either way, it looks like it won't take me too long to get to the next rank. Right, and stuff. Lifestone. If we can find the other one, I can get pretty good mana gain, or not mana gain, gold gain. So none of these really do anything. I mean, I'll get the regen because it is more defensive. This is all like primary stuff, so it's really not like a big deal. See, that's when casting a skill. I don't think it's going to shoot automatically. I guess I'm going to take it just to see. I don't think it will though. Yeah, I have to actually press an ability, and we saw it shoot out. So that's kind of a worthless item, but really none of them were that great. We could have gotten the flat damage on our primary, that probably would have been the best. But yeah, whatever. So with this character you can leech off of the boss as long as you're standing in the consecrated ground, which I guess really isn't leech. You technically can't leech off of them. You can only regen normally and gain life versus the damage they take. They're just technically different. So you can sustain yourself by standing in a consecrated ground, as long as you do enough damage with your skills. And the healing is still tripled. So if you do enough damage, that after it gets tripled, you can sustain. Kind of a lot of variables. There's the button. Okay, so I was basically just running around looking for the button as fast as possible. So I would hopefully not have to backtrack too much. Fancy plume. I see a chest up there, chest over here. Wow, triple chest on this floor. Sometimes I feel like I don't get any chest. It's just like puzzles. Gloves of warding? Okay. I'll take basically any defensive thing. We also picked up another crit item earlier, which is really good. Because now we have 3 instances of critting, so we can get triple crits. Even though it's going to be like point, you know, whatever % chance to happen. Very low. But at worst it increases the rate at which we get a single crit, because we have so many more instances of critting. Our average is now what, 31 instead of 47. But that's just the average for a single crit. Doesn't really take into account double and triple crits. Okay, so we found the button, so I can go shop so I don't have to backtrack. If they had a stone, I would have taken it. Okay, so we can get away to stun. We can just get some more skill power. There's 15 skill power for one item. We can also go for health. If we get hit, we deal magic damage. That is also affected by our evil infusion, so good stuff. I definitely want to go boots of speed. I just want to go as fast as possible. I'll take some more damage as well. And then I'm always an advocate of stunning enemies. So just in case we get to the point where we have to use our primary to help protect ourselves, it'll actually stun and do some good work for us. Alright, so there's an imp over there. I don't want to get to the point where I can't just run through the enemies and then I'm just kind of like stuck. So I want to have a backup plan, and that's going to be stunning the enemies. Another chest. I haven't explored to the right yet. Diamond. let's go explore to the right. Nothing down here. Feels bad, man. And lightning trap. Okay. Well, Gladiator's net. Okay. Can't ask for too much more than that. I'm definitely happy with that. More ways to disarm / stun. Always a good thing. Sphere of Time, I believe that's my 3rd piece of sphere. We can keep the dream alive that one day we'll have 10 again. Beast book? Sure. There's like some beast in here. Not too many. This is floor 3, I'll go ahead and grab it. There's the button. Don't need to backtrack for anything. Another imp. I have a minute on the imp. Jeez. Grab it. Alright, I think he's gonna be over here. Oh, nope, there he is. Alright, running. Some experience, sure. Not actually enough experience where I can actually level my 5 levels. It seems like how much I was probably missing on the wizard. I got him a way to pick up ore, but I'm not really gonna go out of my way for gold as much. We got given gold by one of the imps, and I have this monolith buff, so I want to keep it. This is another one I should just be able to leech off of. Okay. Like, the Evil Infusion is just pretty crazy. Spellcasters love it. Green Sabatons, that's also going to be a way for me to leech. And leech off of the damage on the ground. Kind of funny in a way. We could just like straight throw it away, try to get a blue item. If we could get an epic from it, I'd probably try it. Monster Manual, Fancy Plume. Not really a fan of the Scroll of Missile. Let me get rid of that. Hip withdrawal, sure. I'll move a little faster. Is there anything over there? I don't remember. Okay. Let's run through this act. Especially with our monolith buff on. Should be able to really just crush this act. Yeah, so this is kind of what happens when you don't have a Ring of Tea. You're gonna lose mana. I'm gonna try not to really cast my Consecrated Ground too much. Wow, and a Talisman. And the XP monolith. Alright, so now I have a lot of reason to try to go fast, because I just want to get as much XP as possible. Assassin's Dagger. Okay, we're setting up for primary, just in case skills ever fall off this run. I feel like they will fall off at some point, but maybe when I start incorporating statues, they won't fall off at all. So I kind of remember this only being viable through like AG2 or something, but maybe I just didn't optimize it enough back then. So we're trying things again. Where's my 3rd statue? Oh, we already killed the 3rd statue. I like didn't even notice. Alright, onward and upwards. Climb in the tower. Secret off the bat. Rejuve ring? Sure. It's something. Grab this real quick. Look at Enlightenment. Lucky Charm. Lucky Charm goes well with my crit. I kind of want the book just to try to get my 5 levels, and why not have all 3 ways to stun and disarm enemies? Just such a good effect. Like, why not take them all? And this one doesn't. I don't even have to attack. I just have to get hit. That's when I really want it to activate. Alright, there's our 4th sphere. Okay, we got an item. Just hilarious. See my XP bar climbing. Oh, I passed up a gold key. I don't know if I need to go back for that. What do I value right now? XP or gold keys? I kind of value the XP, honestly. Still have 10 gold keys. Where's my exit? I don't think I've seen it yet. Another monolith, Sundering Strikes. Probably won't get too much benefit out of that. Alright, I see my exit, so it's not too far away. What items? I definitely just want this ore. I'm either gonna have to gamble for the patterns, or we'll add on the next DLC and do it that way. I haven't really decided. I know I said before I wanted to get everything to NG2 without the DLC, but we're basically right there once I beat this run, so we might be having DLCs next episode, or at least one of them. Probably just add them in the order they came out. Markham's Purse, okay. There's the level, so that is our first level actually. Luckily this monolith lasts for a while, so I should be able to use it basically throughout Act 4. It's going to be pretty big XP. Like, I normally can't tell when I'm taking damage unless my mana is going down. But there's an imp somewhere. Hello. Gave me an item. Adventurer's Garb. Okay, I'll take the extra health and mana. That's actually really good. I don't remember if I checked up there. Oh, we have a drink. What we got here? Primal Fury. I think I had that one. Kinda hard to tell at this point. It's definitely not one I really care to have, but yeah. More XP. And unfortunately all this stuff connects, so I was able to go pretty quickly and not have to backtrack. Alright, boss time. I guess the bosses is when my primary is really gonna show up. I'm not casting my ability, but I want to basically keep my mana as like a buffer. Nice. Didn't even get to fly away. Ace chest. That's not what we want to see. Another sphere. That should be 5. Forge. Like we were saying before, it's like always worth going Markham's, it seems. 21 or here, and it's going to give us our second piece of Markham's, and we'll get all the ore gain as well. So I'm just going to craft that. I have 50 items, so it's and it's attuned. Oh no, I don't have it attuned on this character. It's not attuned. Well, it's still 100 ore gain, so it's like having an attuned pickaxe. So yeah, still better than the pickaxe. I guess I eventually want to have all that stuff attuned on all my characters, but I had to get Ring of Tea first, which is such a good item on the priest. If you want to play him like certain ways. Check over there, we have a portal. Nothing. Okay. The Thunder God, check up here, and there. We'll just grab this ore. We don't like take any damage from anything. Okay, sounds good. Next floor. Exit has been revealed. Okay, see where it's at. It's weird how like not tanky the priest was, and then how tanky he became just by getting more skills. I mean, a lot of my tankiness right now is just from Evil Infusion. So the only way I can really die in this act is if I kill a bunch of wisp and stand in the spot where they all died. I'm gonna take all the projectiles and have nothing to leech off of. But even then, I have pretty good defenses. I have effective health with this health and this mana. My resist, and you know, I have a little bit of evasion and luck. I have a couple of like defensive ways to not get totally destroyed by that kind of stuff. It's just a piece of ore, not super worried. I guess I'm gonna jump through the portal and still need to explore up here. I'm gonna grab at least some of that ore. Alright, luckily this put me towards the top, where I want it to be. And there's nothing really over here. I guess it's technically like some XP if I kill everything. So I guess I'll do that. I don't think I can keep this until the next act. Actually, I'm just curious. Let me actually try. Maybe I can get some good. I think I missed a button there. But whatever. Alright, there's our shop. Jump through here. There's usually a button on those. Nope. Jump through here. Run through everything. Oh, we took some damage. So my like mana went to 0 and my health went to half. It's a little scary. But anytime you have like kind of low mana, you're pretty vulnerable. That's why you usually want to get the Ring of Tea if you're doing like super serious run where you're really worried. Yeah, I mean, you could honestly have kept rolling the shop until you got both. Oh, there's Ring of Tea there. I guess I should take it just to be even safer. I can also take the more evasion. Why not? And what else would be good? I guess more XP, more damage versus these enemies. There isn't much left. It still helps against the boss, and it gives damage for the bonus. Usually don't value damage too highly, but it seemed like everything else was either trigger on me casting a skill, or it was for primary only, which Not really using my primary at all right now. HP, okay. Pretty big incentive to actually use my primary, but I still probably won't. Just not really needed right now. Food of the Giant, more effective health. Alright, I can get out of here. Go fight the boss, see if we can keep any of this XP buff for after the boss. Kind of doubt it, but we'll see. There was way too much stuff to get in this floor. I think it is like a 10-minute buff, so maybe we have like 2.5 minutes left. That kind of hurt, his little shotgun ability. Took like half our health and then we jumped right back up. I guess I'll continue to try to walk around him in a little circle. Or at least stay right on top of him where he won't do the shotgun ability. Yeah, I'll just stay on top of him instead of trying to move around. Once you create like a little distance between him and yourself, he'll start doing little projectile ability. Which seems to be the scariest part of this boss right now for me. I'll also have Wrath of Thunder God, so when I get hit, it does lightning damage, and that is leeched with the Evil Infusion, so we're actually really strong right now. As if you didn't know. Probably could have completely AFK'd this boss, like just stand in the center. But I didn't have to click the other things. See, if I just stand here, I'm using my primary. Yeah. Kinda funny. Alright, we'll do the rest. We'll just, you know, lean back and let our priest take care of business. Yes. I have faith in the priest. There you go. Like, not even struggle. Alright, and more skill power, so we can walk through the game even more. So we have a little bit left, maybe like a minute. I'll try to kill as much stuff as I can in a minute. I might do like some weird pathing here just to get as many enemies as possible. We've gotten 2 levels. Almost 3. Gonna run out stuff, get that XP. Look at that XP go. No, we have an imp. I see the imp over there. Yeah, with so many mages. Mages are scary. I still have like a minute. Minute on this buff, less on the imp. Someone grab the imp while I can. Some experience, nice. And it's actually doubled with the buff. We continue running through. Probably kill almost every enemy. Alright, that's good enough for me. We got all... Oh, we got actually all the levels. Okay. Alright, so we're done with that monolith buff. We don't care about it anymore. I also don't care about going out of our way for what? Going out of our way for killing enemies anymore. So we can just focus on getting more items, but not worry about XP. going to speed us up in the Battlements Act, and another piece of Markhams. So it's 4-piece Markhams. So we just got the 3 and the 4-piece, so now we get 0.5 armor and resist for each item in inventory. In addition to the skill power and the extra health from the 2 items themselves. Talisman of Conflagration, that'll speed things up a little bit as well. Don't know if I missed anything. 2 pieces of ore over there. Did we miss anything down south? I don't think so, so I'm just going to continue on. Like 3 pieces of ore. I'm sure I'll have to do like an ore run or 2 anyway to get the gladiator on his abilities. Oh, there was a trap there. Gonna do that trap. Alright, well, we'll go back. Now I'm backtracking hardcore, but I got my levels, so it should speed things up overall. I don't think I would have even been able to hit 25. Alright. Grab this over here. What side is it on? Alright, looks like it's on this side. Staff bottle casting, some more crit. So now we can get what? Quadruple crits? Yeah, quadruple crits. And we have 38.2% with 5 luck. So pretty good odds that we're critting like a single crit almost every time. Yeah, I wish I had old map. Would be even better. Alright, we'll check this way for imps. Another forge. Alright, so we have 1-piece kings. We can finish our trickster set. That's 41 ore. I don't really want to spend all my ore on that kind of stuff. I might just go with the pickaxe here. It's 11 ore. I think it can at least pay itself back. I don't think I've gotten any new spears, so no point in me like trying to go for the 10 dream and craft one here. I'd have to find like 4 more before the end of the game. It's just not going to happen. I also have a shop in here. I guess there could have been an instance where the shop had like 3, but it's really not something you can ever rely on. It's just kind of a meme. Alright, let's see what the shop has to offer. Alright, so it wasn't triple orb, only 1. Amulet Kings is a pretty good one. So I'm gonna definitely pick up that. Might just go with armor as well. I want to trigger combo when I'm taking damage. I guess it's okay. I just go for even more lifesteal through everything. Or we can go for 10% more damage. I would go for the 10% more damage. Sounds pretty good to me. Alright, nothing really to see down there. On with buff. Protective powers. Alright, so now we're super tanky. Amulet of Vengeance, we got it anyway. We considered it, and then we decided not to, and then we got it anyway. Grab this, another piece of Kings, that's 3-piece. Waiting for that to go away. There might be an imp over here. There's our Duelist Edge. Another item we were consider crafting. And now we have our 4-piece Markhams, 3-piece Kings, 4-piece Tricksters. There's our imp that we were talking about. Gave me an item. Skull Breaker. It's a blue item, right? Oh, Shield Breaker. I don't know what I was thinking of. Oh, I just got some combo. Oh, we hit 1,000 combo by just running through. I forgot that that was an accomplishment. I wasn't even trying to. There we go. You need to get a combo 1000. This is a way to do it. I saw a gold key. I probably need to backtrack and get that. I'm kind of sloppy picking up keys. But since our gold is actually low, it feels kind of worth it. Any secrets up here? Yeah, trap. And we're just finding more and more gold chests, so we'll go pick that up. Feels kind of bad walking all the way back, but I've just been sloppy picking up keys. Alright, grab that. I don't think I need the crosses. Pick up a second one just in case, but and we might be able to go fast enough to keep this protection buff for Thunder Snow. We gotta really be moving though. So if my mana is high, I'm really not worried. I'm not gonna try to avoid really anything. We Duke Signet and a Sphere, so now we're up to 6. It could have been an 8, I guess. Wow, nothing over there. Take over here? Yeah. Gold chest and more Armor of Kings, so that's 4-piece. We're just getting decked out. More ore. More ore. I'll go around the long way. More ore up there. Let's turn into an ore run. I'm just gonna go around this way so I don't have to do a drawbridge. And there's a monolith. Anything else? An ace key. I'll take it. Anything over there? Nope. Nothing I care about. Some diamonds. We want that ore though. Need so much ore. If I run at the enemies long enough, they'll die and I can walk past them. Yes, cat picked it up for me. Anything down here? Nope. Alright, drawbridge time. See some more over there. Getting lots of ore nodes. Oh, 9 ore nodes over here. I'll take it. Another monolith. What we got here? Iron strikes. Okay. Or sundering strikes. I don't know what I said. Gold chest, lucky hat. Nice. Get some more luck. More ore. Working shopkeep. I think there's a new drink. I haven't seen patterns in a while. Hopefully I almost have all the green patterns. I know there's 54 green ones, 54 white ones, and then the rest are blue, but I haven't actually counted them in game to see how many I have left. Get just diamonds. See some ore down there. Grab that. And then yeah, we're looking okay with our buff. Probably not gonna have it for long. Oh, but actually for a good amount of time. Enough to kill him, I think. Crown of Kings, wow, 5-piece kings. Now we have huge health and mana. So we can probably just face tank. We pretty much have everything. And honestly, probably tank a breath too. Well, if he was gonna do it, I was gonna tank it, but because we had the reasons why I was gonna tank it, right? We have the evasion set, so we're gonna deal damage, and we're gonna leech off of this. We also have the Wrath of Thunder God paired with the Evil Infusion, so we get the lifesteal off of those skills, and then we also have triple lifesteal, and then we also have the divide between our health and mana when we're taking damage. We also have Ring of Tea, so we don't lose all of our mana instantly. So with those things combined, you can basically just take everything. You don't even need all those pieces, but if you're like, I tried to do it and I died, those are kind of the things I would look at first. You have all that kind of stuff. I might just keep playing the build as is, maybe add in Aura of Purification, or we can start getting the other abilities as well. Definitely at one point in Aura. Thinking if I want to do Consecrated Ground now, or just attune more items. Let's see. Activates an aura that slows and lowers the resist of all nearby enemies by 20. All allies in the area also take 10% less damage. The aura lasts for 6 seconds, then lasts for 7 seconds, then lasts for 8 seconds. And the mana cost is about the same. I think I'm gonna max that out. Then maybe start working on Consecrated Ground. So now we can have 2 Consecrated Grounds down at the same time. Whereas before we could only have 1. Anyway, that's gonna be our priest run. I don't think I'm gonna gamble this right now, because we're probably going to unlock the gladiator and start throwing some ore and gold at him, and then we'll start working on, I guess, pyramid and arena. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.